Yo, what's good? It's your boy Clavo here, back with another video. Today I'm gonna be taking you through my loss. I took a loss in here. Let me show you why. And I got a break-even trade there. Even though it did go up, I took a long here and here. Let me take you through my trades. So, let's begin with the daily candles. So as you can see, we inversed this gap. So I was looking for the previous daily high. I marked out the previous daily high. We had no manipulation, no real manipulation, a tiny wick as you can see, so we had no manipulation in this day. So I was willing to see a manipulation, maybe to take this high, but I was completely wrong. On the 4 hour, I saw that we inversed this gap and we had nothing that could potentially make us go lower. I was anticipating at least to go to this gap here, which we didn't. So on the 1 hour, I draw the fib like this, and as you can see, we had the London low exactly with the equilibrium level, and we got this low, AM low, and we got this low. This is the previous day London low, exactly perfectly match with the OTE, as you can see. So I was anticipating maximum to take this liquidity and reverse. The 1 minute time frame, we had the news before the market open at 8:30. I marked out the data high as a potential draw. I marked out the midnight open. I was anticipating the price to go to the midnight open at least, London high and the Asian high. So the market opened, we rallied down, we made the first presented, we respected it, we had this candle with no wick, so this is for me a buy side, and then we drop. We took out sell side and this sell side, so we tapped into the OTE level and we had a CISD, a change in the state of delivery. And on ES we had a inversion. So this was an A plus setup. I wasn't really anticipating it to go to the midnight open. My plan was like the worst case scenario. I took it right here. I thought that the worst case scenario is we tap into the first presented and I move my stop to break even and I get break even. So we opened, we had no manipulation above, and we had, as you can see on the regular trading hours, that we had a gap. We gapped lower, so I was anticipating at least going to the half, the midpoint of this gap, which we didn't eventually. I got immediately stopped out. I could just waited to tap into this gap and then break above this one, making this as an OB and take a trade like this, something like this, and this could made me avoid the whole loss. But I wasn't anticipating the price to go to this gap. I was anticipating it to stay open like a breakaway gap and go for this buy side at least, and then I move my stop to break even or something, which we didn't get. We just rallied to the downside. So we took out the previous daily lows, this and this one. That was extreme for a Friday to do that. So we took out the low. I wasn't really convinced by this wick. This is a equal loss for me, not a liquidity sweep. We made CISD. I didn't take this trade because I wasn't convinced, and I was going to take the trade here if we had speed, like break above this one. I would take a continuation, which I didn't because we inversed this gap and then reinversed this gap, reinversed it, tapped into this gap and the 15-minute gap. There is 15-minute gap, let me show you. As you can see, and we made an order block. This is an order block, this is an order block, and an inversion. I didn't take it because we had this. As you can see, we inversed it and then re-inversed it. I thought that we could just be playing around back and forth, so I waited for the macro. As you can see, we dumped, we took out sell side, we made an SMT. As you can see, we made a change in state of delivery. I took a 1 micro, I took a 1 micro here. Then I thought that fighting the bearish order flow is not worth it, and we are on Friday, so it wasn't really worth it for me to take a trade, so I cut it off at break even. So yeah, this was my day. I lost like $200. My account is sitting at a loss, let's call it 1%. So this was my recap for my trading session of today. Yeah, and see you on next one. Thank you.